as a professional matchmaker and someone who has been studying the dating apps. In fact, that's how I became a matchmaker. So many of you ask. I was obsessed with online dating. Back when I was a celebrity stylist, I discovered online dating. And I just knew that was the future. And I wanted to have my own online dating site at that time, but it was too big. I didn't know how to start a tech company, so I became a matchmaker. That's how I became a matchmaker. I've always been good at connecting people. But anyway, I've even had my own dating app at this point. So I am all in on the subject of dating apps and dating, and I'm like a mad scientist when it comes to connecting people better. So today I'm going to talk to you about 5 categories that men fall into on the dating apps. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. Hang on. Number 1, let's state the obvious. There are those men that show up on the dating apps and their pictures are just absolutely awful. Hideous, in fact. I mean, could it be any worse? Did he just get out of prison? Will I survive the date? Is what most of you ladies are thinking, okay? And so while there are those men who have just no clue about their dating photos, I am going to remind you ladies, yeah, I'm talking to you ladies, that also had pretty shitty dating photos until I came along and you got my help. So remember that, okay? We talk about it a lot, and you know who I'm talking to right now, right? There's so many of you ladies, you're running around with bad choices as well. But I think women at least have a little more clue about fashion than men. So there are those guys who are on the dating apps and their photos are just hideous because here's the thing, they have no clue about dating. They may not have been single for long. They may not have a woman's help. They may have just no clue about how to spruce themselves up. But when you read their details, they're actually a decent guy. And they are probably more realistically a guy who's like looking for an authentic relationship than many of the men on the dating apps. But you ladies swipe over them and don't even give them a shot. So there's that category of guy. But let's keep moving forward. Then you have the guy, of course, who's like super hot. And he knows he's hot, and you know he's hot, and we know he's hot. And there's a long line of ladies around the block for that guy. And the reality is the only lady he's going to be choosing, if he chooses any, because he's a kid in a candy store and he knows he has the pick of the litter, is going to be a woman who mirrors him. She's just like him, a reflection of him. Hot, 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 hot. Okay? So remember that. Hang on. There's more. We got 5 to go. 3 more to go. Here, hang on. 3 more to go here. Hang on. Okay, then you have those guys that are authentically legit. They dress legit. You can tell their clothes are expensive. You can tell that they put effort into their photos, and they are legitimately looking for a real relationship, okay? There's no question that these guys are like handsome, well put together, they got it going on, and they want a legitimate relationship. Now, while these guys might be few and far between, they are on the apps. But guess what, ladies? Again, a long line around the block for these guys, and they get snapped up really quickly. Hang on. Then you have those guys that, yes, are just down and dirty, no good, down and dirty dudes. Their pictures are hideous. They don't have much going on. They're the bottom of the barrel. And yes, there's that too. Hang on. We got more. And then last but not least, you've got those guys who are just looking good, but they're also joking. They've got no info. They joke around. They're cute, but maybe they just like are not taking it seriously. Why? Because they do not take dating seriously at all. So if a guy doesn't put effort, if he's all joking and the jokey guy, it's a bad sign. He's not looking for a real relationship. All right, ladies, that's all I'm giving you. I'm out. I hope it helps.